The first step towards achieving your dreams is having the right coach. Get the best education with Cadcomlab and make your AutoCAD do the 3Ds max. Dreams come true. Download the app now.
I'll show you the ODS. You can see this is called the ODS. This is the perfect image. You can see this.
Oh, I see. Okay. This is called ODS.
Yes. Open to sky.
Okay.
Open and sky, that you can see the proper sky. That is, so this is called the open to sky, and the OTS may be a like that, like rectangular. Yeah, it may be a square, yeah, rectangular shape. There are so many.
Yeah, I got it now. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last time we were discussing about the sections and the elevations.
Yeah. Sections and elevation.
First of all, we will know what is the difference between the section and the elevation.
Mm-hmm.
Why we used section in our plan and elevation.
Okay.
So first of all, we will see that what is the meaning of the section. Example, just example. We have a onion. Got it? Onion.
Onion, yeah. Okay.
If we will slice that onion from the center, then what you can see after slicing that?
Middle of the onion.
Middle of them, and you can call in technical language. You can say that the material of the onion.
Okay.
When you will slice the onion from the center, then you can see the material of the onion. This is called the section, and the section is representing the material of that object. When we will slice any object, we will cut any object. It may be a solid, like you can say that wood. Whatever you slice any object. So when we will cut any object from the center, and that material is called the section.
Yeah, I got it.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
So section drawing is very important for me and for my team member. Yeah, you can see that for my contractor. He has got every knowledge in the section. He's got every detail of the furniture.
Yeah.
Like thickness of the thickness of the material, and which object we used in our drawing. So that's why we use the section in our drawing. And the elevation means is called the front part of the object. And the elevation word is taken from the French. You can say that in French dictionary. In French, the actual meaning of the elevation is called facade.
Facade.
And the facade means In simple word, you can see that the front part of the object, this is called elevation. Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
Any question? Any doubt?
No, there isn't doubt. Yeah, you know what? I know that elevation drawing now, before I hadn't knowledge of elevation, but yeah, I had watched a lot of YouTube videos and like that I practiced myself. Yeah, but the problem is in section. Yeah, I know that the section you just described, like if we have a onion and then we are gonna cut that in the middle part of the onion, so that's called section. Yeah, also I knew that, but I don't have idea about that, how I have to draw and how I have to show that part.
Don't worry.
And even I have watched your lot of videos. Like, yeah, even you can say most of your videos I watched most of the time. But I don't have remember and exactly I don't have idea about the section. But
Okay. So don't worry, we will discuss this point in our drawing. Then we will create any interior that where we use the section, why we use the section.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's,
then
that's
we will create any interior like a bedroom. Then I will show you then how we can mention a section and why we use the section drawing in our project.
yeah.
So first of all,
Yeah, you know what I mentioned that before. Yeah, also floor plan and furniture. I have quite knowledge, but not much. And you know that before study, we had a class like about the details. You put the details in the stairs. So I had an idea about that the stairs, and I learned a lot. And there's a lot of this OTC, and yeah, a lot of things I learned. So most of the that's details is important to me. And yeah, I don't know, I talk that much. Yeah, I just know the drawing and the floor plan. Yeah, alhamdulillah, I think as far as I have knowledge, I think floor plan, it's yeah, the formal floor plan, the normal one I can without the details. But now after these classes, now also I can add a lot of details.
now you can see the detail and you can understand the what is the meaning of the detail in the drawing. Now you can understand very
Yeah. I think I have now whenever if I draw a floor plan, I think I can make like a professional like STR details that human we had the class before. So yeah, that was really helpful. And
there are so many topics we will discuss in a next session. Like this is the basic detail of the stairs. When we will move uh, on different topic like typical detail of the stairs, then I will show you that how kind of detail of the stairs we can mention in our drawing. Like example, there are so many types of detailing. It's not important that you have to mention any detail like me, yeah, like any other designer. Just depend on your creativity. Then
yeah, I can like if I get the general knowledge of the detailing, so I think from my side even I can add more. I just need the idea where what should I put. So I think after that, yeah, like as much as I have confidence that I can add more, yeah, like that.
right, don't worry. It will be solved very easily and very soon. Don't worry about it. And we will work on different types of detailing. But before uh, we should know about the section and the elevation. The reason is
Yeah, yeah.
every is depends on these sections and elevation. It must you should know about the sections and the elevations. Like
Yeah.
if we are mentioning a stairs in our floor plan like this, like
Mhm.
riser and grade and the number of the grade, railing details and up and down, all things. But in on the basis of this section, we can draw these stairs like this. We can mention every detail of these stairs. Then how much details we can put like a cement mortar, granite, what types of stone we have used in our stairs, granite, what types of railing material we have used in our drawing, like 50 dia, hollow section, and the edge nosing. This is called the edge nosing. How much edge nosing values we can use our stairs. This is called the typical details of these stairs. So obviously, we will work on this kind of drawing, but after creating the basic.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, there is a lot of details.
Yeah, there are a lot of detail. A lot of detail. You can see that it's a big area. It's a broad area of in architecture terms.
Uh, good.
Now you can see the different types of section. This is called the section of this. This is the typical detail of this. And last time I was telling you about the villa drawing. now finally I searched the villa drawing from my folder. So, so
Oh, did you found it?
actually it was in another drive in my laptop.
Okay, good.
So, if we talk about the Gulf country drawing, other you can say that for foreign countries drawing. So there are so many differences. Like we have some project from the Saudi, and we have worked already on the Saudi drawings. So I should get to what types of detailing we can mention. Like this is a villa work, and this is a small area of the project, and yeah, this is a typical detail of the plan. I think you have seen this kind of drawing in your company. You can call last time we have said that majlis, if you want to design a majlis, there are so many typical details in the plan. We can work on this kind of drawing. It's not an easy task. It depends on your practice, right? It's all depend on your practice. Then how much time you are giving.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, right.
it's a simple washroom design. It's a Saudi project, and you can see the complete detail of the drawing and arches, glass, false ceiling. There are so many. It's typical. People say that it's a typical drawing. The classic vanity design and the material maple wood door, metal buttons, SS finish, white, all the typical ones. So I will share you all these drawing and I will explain you then what types of detailing we can mention. It's all the and this project was from Dubai, and it's also a villa drawing, like family, dining, kitchen, living, stairs, guest, garage.
like last class, you also mentioned that a lot of there was a lot of mm, details. You said that the next class we will discuss about that.
Hmm. But
Yeah,
you can obviously you will work on this kind of drawing, but before you have to complete your basic part.
yeah, for sure, no problem.
So first of all, we will see that how we can cut a section of the object. So let's have an example. First of all, we will draw a top view of the table. You can pick any example. Okay? It's just an example. So first of all, we will take a top view. So section line is very important. Then which direction of the section you want to cut? Like horizontally section you want to cut, or vertical. So that's why we should mention the section symbol. And for section symbol, example, like this is the section symbol, A and A dash. So I just copied this section symbol and paste on our drawing. Do you have any idea that this section is representing the direction from downward?
What?
I mean to say that it's not important that you have to mention any section. You can mention anywhere on the object. It may be a center, yeah, end of the object. It's not important that you have to mention on the mid of the object. But it is very important the section line should be mentioned horizontally and vertically. This point is very important for your detailing. Like every time if you are designing any section, so it's important to mention a horizontal section and vertical section so that we can see this object from the bottom view and the vertical view. Let's have the example. First of all, we will copy this object, right? And we will use the X line command for section. Last time I discussed about the section X line command. Any idea of the X line command?
Yeah. X line, I know.
X line, Excel enter.
Yeah.
Excel enter. And if you want to draw a vertical line, then press V. And if you want a horizontal line, then press H. V and H. So first of all, we press Excel enter and V enter and vertical. Why? First, we will create a vertical section of the object. Excel enter, V enter. So just click on the end of the object. So this is the first limit and the last. Clear?
Yeah.
Place, draw any line and trim the extra part of the line. So now this is called the base of the object. And our object is table, side table. You can see that we are.
This is the plan. Is that?
Right. This is the plan of the bedside table. So first, just draw a vertical line and draw a line and trim extra line of the part. And take your own size. Like example, the size of the table, like not size, the height of the table is just example, the height of the table is 1 feet 6 inches, approx 18 inches. And when we will convert this into a meter, the size 457. Okay. So use the offset command and specify height, and this is the height of the table, and trim extra part of it. Now we have the total height of the table. Second, we have to mention a thickness of the table. So take your own size. So I will mention a 1 inch. Now this is the thickness of the table. And leg thickness you can assume, like I will mention the 1 inches and 1 inches, and just close the from the bottom and this part and extra 3. So this is the plan of this table, and this is the front elevation. So with the help of this section, we can see the thickness of the table. This is the main work of the section. We can get the thickness of the object and overall all detail of the object
through the section. Is that
through the section. But one thing is very important in the sectional drawing. It's must that you have to mention a material of the object. Like if you are creating a sectional drawing, if you are making a any object with section, so it is very important to mention a material object. So can you think that what is the material of the object without mentioning? You can't understand.
Yeah.
So in this condition, we have to mention a thickness. Like the bedside table is made from the wood. Then it's important to mention a wood material in the object. So example, this is the wood material. So just mention the wood material. And enter and select and mention size and the pattern size. Select your own pattern size and what happened with the pattern. Then I enter. We will select any material like this one. It's not showing. Then from to what happened with the hatches, not showing in the any distance like
Yeah, sometimes it's happened like that. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, right. 1 and 0.5. Just think this is the material of the object. Again, you have to mention the material of the leg, then again mention the material. Now this is called the final section also. Without material, you can't say section drawing. It will be shown just like a elevation. So that is the difference between the section and
Yeah, even as for example that in the hedge command, there's a lot of hedge. So that's the hedge. I don't know where should I put the hedge? Which one should I put to show the wood? Where should I put to show the like stone? Yeah, I don't know the.
you don't know about the types of hedges. Right?
Yeah, exactly that.
What kind of pattern we can mention in our drawing? The main point is.
Yeah, and which one I can put on the wall? Yeah, like I don't know.
So it's very important for a designer that if you are making any design or sectional drawing, then it's must that you should know about the different types of patterns, like hatches
Yeah.
or section. If you are mentioning a wooden material, that like MDF. First of all, I want to ask one question. Do you have any idea of the material? Like what is the difference between the MDF, HDMR board, or plywood? Any idea?
Yeah, little bit. Yeah, FDF might be the FDF, the fiber, what can be.
There are so many types of material in interior like MDF, HDMR board, plywood. Okay, so every material you can mention with hatches. Like if you are mentioning MDF, the hatch will be a like you can say that here you can see the material is dolmic, right?
From it, it's the pattern of actual like MDF.
For
Is that?
MDF, right?
Uh,
If you are mentioning a glass part in your drawing, like it may be a mirror, wooden, sorry, like window glass, door glass, yeah, any object in your drawing, then you can mention this kind of way. And you can see uh, the hatch name. Actually, I will tell you the different types of name. I will note down the name. There are so many types of patterns name. Okay,
yeah,
so,
if you give me that, it will be helpful to me a lot.
so I will share you this kind of detail for hatch specifications, and you can make your own notes of the different types of hatches. Like solid wood, like you can mention like this pattern, and fabric. If you are mentioning a fabric padding, then you can mention this kind of hatch. Yeah, if you are mentioning a gypsum, then you can mention this kind of hatch. Plaster, you can mention this plywood and the marble, block wall, and concrete. So I will share you this drawing, and you can make your own notes on the basis of this hatch specification. Right?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Yeah. It's very important that you should know about the different types of patterns. That what types of
Yeah,
what
yeah,
type of pattern we can mention in our drawing is very important. Like if
yeah,
you are mentioning a glass, then it's important that the glass pattern should be like this. If we are designing any solid wood, the solid wood object, so it's important the solid wood material should be like it.
even you know what, before what I used to do, like which one I like, that's one I'm just switching. But I don't know what, like which one to to do it.
Don't worry. So, it's all about the hatch for sections, right? So on the basis of hatch pattern, the hatch section pattern, we can mention here. Like this table is made from the wood, then it's very important. The wood material should be mentioned inside the object. Only wood material, not glass pattern, not fabric padding, not MDF. Only a wood pattern. And the wood pattern is like solid wood. You can represent with the this kind of. I have got
Okay, like what's the difference solid wood and MDF wood?
Actually, there are so many types of differences between the interior materials. There are so many types of material in interior like HDHMR board and MDF, plywood, and there are a little bit differences between these kind of material. So we will discuss next session. Actually, this part is only depend on the theoretical part. We'll say that this part is a theoretical part. So I will show you the differences of the materials. Like I
Yeah,
can, I show you the differences. Like there are okay boards. Yeah, SDF and MDF board. Any idea of the SDF and the MDF? Any little bit idea?
No. I just heard this the first time HDF. But before I had heard the name MDF everywhere. Yeah, I have idea about the MDF. Just I know that like the wood of MDF, but I don't know about much details about.
So you can see the definition of the boards. SDF means is representing the high density fiber board. The definition of the SDF. High density fiber board. And it's a flexible and affordable material with many use. As SDF is stronger than conventional particle board, there are one more material which is called a particle board. MDF is a material, is a board, you can say that. And SDF is also a board, and particle board is also a material. There is also a part of the wood. So we will see next. So particle board and offer superior is only a theory. So SDF versus MDF. So how is SDF high density fiber board manufactured? It's a common thing. Let's just skip this one. Fiber board, a popular option if you are looking at economics and sustainable and alternative to using the wood, plywood in your home. So it's very important that fiber board area. Fiber boards are a popular options. Like if you are designing any interior, like if you are designing a bedroom or any other furniture item, then you can use different types of plywood.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah,
plywood,
sorry. If I get a class like about the wood and the hedges, it would really help a lot.
you can say that. SDF, you can use SDF material, you can use MDF, medium density fiber board, are composite boards that are used in woodworking to make cabinetry. This point is very important. Like we can use SDF and MDF board, which are used in woodworking to make cabinetry, wall panels, shelvings, and furniture. They can be pasted with the veneer or laminate. Any idea about the veneer and the laminate?
No.
Don't worry. I will explain this also.
Wow, there is a lot of things to learn.
Don't worry. I will explain everything, point to point. So they can be pasted with a veneer or laminate. On the both side, they can be finished with paint. SDF and MDF. These are the differences between the SDF and the MDF. Features: high density fiber board, right? And the MDF is medium density fiber board. And the density of the SDF is 800 to 900, but the density of the MDF board is only 6 to 800 kb. It's important, but this point is very important for your knowledge. Hardness: the high density board is harder than MDF. Always remember about the differences between the MDF and the SDF. The high density board is harder than MDF, and the MDF less.
So again, the high density board is harder than the MDF.
MDF.
And more than the HDF, MDF is harder.
Yeah.
And more than the MDF, the hardness. Oh, no, sorry. More than the HDF, the MDF is harder.
Yeah. SDF is harder than MDF.
HDF harder than more MDF.
MDF. And the MDF less harder than, you can say that SDF. Yeah, there is a one more material is called particle board. You can say in word, simple
It's
word,
harder than
MDF is less harder than from the SDF and particle board. Just remember this part.
particle board, then the HDF harder than MDF.
Yeah. Just think one thing. The strongest material in the wood, MDF. Oh, sorry, SDF.
Oh, HDF is the high,
Yeah.
stronger.
This point is representing the high density fiber board. Just see an MDF medium density fiber board. You can see the differences between the SDF and the medium. M is representing the medium and the H representing the high.
High.
Yeah, it's a difference between the words H and M.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
One thing is very important: surface finishing. The high density fiber board is smooth. You can say the SDF surface, SDF wood surface is smooth, and MDF is smooth and uniform. This point is equal. You can say that both SDF and MDF both a positive point in this surface finishing.
Yeah.
In the surface finishing, this is a equal point of the surfacing. Smooth surface. Like you can see the smooth surface in the SDF is also, and you can see the smooth surface also in MDF. Clear?
Yeah.
Workability, not as easy to route and plane as MDF. It's not an easy task to work on the high density fiber board wood. But on other hand, MDF easy to cut into shape, smoother and plain. You can say in simple word that we can work very easily on the MDF board.
Yeah.
And on SDF, it's not an easy task. The reason is it's a high density fiber board. You can say that this is a solid wood. Cost, SDF cost.
Could I see the picture of HDF wood?
Yeah, wait. I will show the pictures of the SDF and MDF. Okay. So where we can use the SDF? Indoor furniture, floors, wall paneling, doors, not suitable for exterior use.
The MDF and HDF both are not suitable for
This
outdoor,
category,
for exterior.
this category only for SDF, which I am telling you. Indoor furniture floor, we can use SDF only in interior furniture, not for exterior use.
Exterior. Yeah, I get it.
But MDF, on the other hand, of the MDF, we can use furniture that has grooves and moldings, conic cabinetry. There are so many technical words in interior. Grooves, any idea?
No.
Molding, any idea?
No.
Okay. So let me copy the name so that we can told you in next section. Grooves, molding and cabinetry. So we will discuss in next topic grooves, moldings, conics and cabinetry. Okay. And so there are so many differences between the MDF and the SDF. So this